There's a lot of vacuum cleaners for the house. It's really hard to decide which one to get. So each one has something unique. And this one is interesting because it's one of the smallest. I've experienced this brand about 5 years ago when I bought my first vacuum cleaner, and I really liked two of their features. Very, very small, so it goes under chairs, which is quite rare because a lot of the vacuum cleaners cannot go under your chair, so you never get your crumbs that you dropped off the table. Also, it's very, very slim. So because it's very, very slim, it's the only vacuum cleaner that actually fits under my couch. And also, it's one of the easiest one to maintain. As you can see here at the bottom, does not have a brush. It has wheels that travels on, and it has these brushes on the side to be able to grab things from the corner. There is a little flap over here that directs the dirt up into the canister in the back, and that's it. So if you've owned one of these before, I mean the one with a brush, you know how pain in the, I can't say it, is to either replace the brush, buy the brush, clean the brush. The brush always gets into the way and it doesn't do much. The brush spins and it makes you feel like it's gonna scrape stuff off the floor, but it won't. All you need to have is something that it can suck it up. And this one does exactly that. So very, very easy maintenance. I would strongly encourage you to look at the LeFont. This is a laser-based version of a previous LeFont vacuum cleaner that I had. So it has laser, it's a lot more accurate, it knows where it is, it can map your house very, very nice, you could see the lines, where it's going. It doesn't have very fancy features like exclusion zones and stuff like that. It's still a simple programming, but it doesn't stumble on things. As you can see here on the graph on the side, it goes to where it needs to go, it cleans up the house, it mapped it pretty well, and then it goes back to its station. Also the tank, it's easy to clean, so you just flip it up, and then the tank, here it is. All you have to do is just take this little back part and then it comes out. It's already dirty. It ran a couple of times throughout my house. It picks up dirt, leaves, dust. So it's pretty good as far as that goes. Thing goes back in here, close the flap, no drum. Also, it has a very, very simple mop behind it. There is a water reservoir built in right over here, so you could add the water here. It's just a normal drip system. There is no electronics, no pump, nothing that could go wrong. All you have to do is just put the water in it and this will just drag it behind. This is more for like dusting, not to scrub. Of course, the house have to be, fairly clean. You can't just have a huge spill and send this one out hoping that it's gonna solve your problem. So I've rushed this video a little bit because I have experience with this vacuum. I don't have to run it for a week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks. I already know I like it because it's the same exact shape, form, size as the one that I had before, except it has laser, it's smarter, it's better, it has an app. I would strongly recommend you to look into it. It has a docking station, goes and it charges by itself. This is the simplest way to clean up your house. Now, price is important. I would recommend you to go and check the price at the bottom of the video. There's just so many to choose from. Each one is unique in its own way. If it's priced right, this is maybe the best vacuum cleaner out there. I don't know, check it out. Thanks for watching.